Welcome to News and Coffee Time, brought to you by Intrieste.com. We'll be reading the headlines of El Piccolo in English daily, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and follow us along. We're skipping over the national news and are only concentrating on the local Trieste's headlines. We're bringing you local news one day at a time. The front page of El Piccolo this Tuesday, March 1st, reads, "Bombs are falling down on Kiev. Putin, Crimea should be Russian and Ukraine neutral." And meanwhile, many refugees are crossing the border crossing the border in Ferneti near Trieste. El Piccolo dedicates many pages to the ongoing war in Ukraine. Venezia Giulia welcomes refugees. First buses coming through Trieste. However, no refugees are actually staying in Trieste or in Friuli Venezia Giulia region. The first buses of Ukrainian refugees fleeing the Russian invasion of their country arrived in Trieste as Europe braces for a major humanitarian crisis. Desperation of people, what's going on back in Ukraine, and the answer of European Union. No more prohibited countries to enter European Union, only negative swab tests will be necessary. Region calls Trenitalia trains to Milan, the so-called Freccia trains to Milan have to be resumed as many have been cancelled due to the staff being quarantined. Green and Blue is launching a project for the so-called climate changers, a photography project asking anyone to take pictures of the ongoing climate crisis. The infamous Galleria Montebello will be closed for 40 days starting April. Disagreement and arguments in Comune between the mayor and the opposition present in today's El Piccolo. There's El Piccolo. Vienna Valley in San Vito neighborhood will remain closed until March 17th. And the restaurant Al Toscano was on fire this past night, and the whole restaurant has been damaged. So it will remain closed for a couple of days. Nonna Ondina turns 100 years old here together with her relatives. In the culture section of today's El Piccolo, Tosca goes on stage at Verdi Theater this Friday, March 4th, directed by Christopher Franklin, who is not a stranger to the theater of Trieste. Passionate and difficult plot divides public and critics. Il Cinciutto, humorous page in El Piccolo today. Humor in Triestine dialect. Don't forget to pick it up and see for yourselves. Weather forecast is going to be nice and sunny today in Trieste with highs in 6 degrees Celsius. This was News and Coffee Time brought to you by Intrieste.com. Thank you for listening.